Hello, world. What's up? It's Dave at Mountain Aromatics. And today I thought I would, the bottom line is we're going to do a formula together. So, and by together, what I mean is that the best way for you to do this is going to be for you to have a pen and paper, and you're going to have to watch this again. That's the bottom line, because if I did not do that, then every single one of you are going to be like, okay, what was that again? And how many drops? And what was it again? And how many, and that kind of stuff. So the easiest way is going to be for you to have a pen and paper and watch this again, because I will tell you all the materials and all of the drops. I will tell you all of that kind of stuff, but I don't want to sit here and make this 2 hours or 3 hours or however long, and everybody is not keeping up and that kind of stuff. So rewatch it. So what you can do if you are watching this live is you can just stop, take time, and just listen. What's up, Frag Fanatic? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm going to do a lot less looking at the side of my screen and reading and seeing who's here and saying hello. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to focus on this stuff. And then I will look to see if there's a very pertinent question going on. But I want to be very focused and help you guys with a formula. So that's really going to be the best way for me to do this. And I already wrote down all the things that I wanted to put in my formula, because that's what I do. I start pulling materials out because I know. I think you can already see that I wrote that this is going to be a floral and like an airy floral. So I have that in my head. So I started picking up materials to make an airy floral. And I wrote the ones like I know I want these in it. That doesn't mean by the end of it that I may not add a few other things, because I probably will. And then I'll put the lid on, shake it up, and kind of see where I am. It gives you a guesstimate of what it's going to be like, because it does need to mature just a little bit, that kind of a thing. Speaking of that, I'll just go ahead and tell you now. So for maturing, I had this question the other day from, was it Jasmine, I think, wrote in and asked somewhere, I forgot where I saw her asking this or talking about it or whatever. But anyway, the bottom line is that, so I made an incense accord. An incense accord is going to be lots of dark, heavy moleculed materials. It's actually not too thick per se, but it is incredibly, incredibly heavy. And the materials that are in there, it's going to take a lot longer for this to mature than it will for a citrus accord to mature. A citrus accord, 2 weeks, something like that. If it's just all citruses, and that's pretty much all it is, it's not going to take long to mature. Whereas something, and specifically if I'm talking about this incense accord, you could come back 4 months from now and it's amazing. You can use it at 4 months, and then you can come back 8 months later and it's even better. You can come back a year and it's even better. It's just some things mature even more. For example, if you buy a really good bottle of frankincense, you can put that away and come back years later and it will be even better. The same thing with patchouli. You can age your patchouli, like buy a bottle. You can even buy a bottle of aged patchouli and put it away and come back 5 years later. That's in fact what I did. So I have a little bottle of patchouli that I have that I put away, and I just put the date on it, and that's it. But I'm not going to touch it for like 5 years or more. But anyway, so again, I'm going to go over this one more time really, really quick. This is a video you are going to have to watch again. If you're watching live, sit back, enjoy. Just know you're going to need to write these down and the drops down later, because getting into it and frantic, and especially there is no way for you to make this while I'm doing it. Writing this down, writing the drops down, and getting the materials, there's just no way. So sit back, relax if you're live. Know you're going to watch this again, and I will give you all of the materials I use and the drops. And at the end, it may change, all that kind of stuff, but you will have this video as a reference because it will be up there forever. So there is not really an order that I go in, like I'm actually starting out with the musk. I just am, because I already know. Why? Because I already pulled my material. So I already know what I'm going to do, and I know how much. It just takes time, and you'll learn. But I already know about how much I'm going to use, because I know about how much I'm going to make. It's just, you'll learn. It just takes time. So Exaltone, not Exaltide, Exaltone, Exaltone. It is almost clear. It's a little bit of a creamy thing to it. This one's amazing. It is sweet. It is a white musk because it's very, very clean. That's the other thing I'm going to do in this video is I'll go over a little bit with each one, kind of what they are, how they smell, that kind of stuff. It's not powerful. It's a musk, but it's a clean musk, and it has a little bit of sweetness in it, and it's why I'm putting it in this formula. It's because there's a little bit of that sweetness in it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 drops, Exaltone. And I'm going to stop and write it down. Otherwise, I'll be lost. And I'll have to watch the video over again and write down the drops that I put. But I want to put it down while I'm doing this. Raspberry ketone methyl ester. Raspberry ketone. I love me some raspberry ketone. 325 hours on the test strip. That's crazy, and that's amazing. Oh my God. It's very light. It's almost where you can't smell it, but you can smell the raspberry, but it's just super, super light. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops raspberry ketone methyl ester. And you know what's coming next. And I never can pronounce it, but I'm going to do my best. Dulcinil. Dulcinily. Dulcinil. Okay. 48 hours. It's red raspberry fruit. This one's from IFF. It's kind of funny, this one, because I get even less, but yet it's a worker. So when it's in the formula and it blends, and it's you know, if you watch my videos, you know what I'm talking about. This is a worker material, in my opinion. It does work in the background in your entire formula, because on its own, you're like, why am I putting it in here? But you'll know, because if you did this a formula with it and did this formula without it, you will find out the difference. It's crazy. Red raspberry. It's really good. 1, 2, 3. 3 drops. Again, 48 hours on the test strip. I'm sorry, when I put these down, it's probably a little loud. So some of these are going to be my accords that I did. Hence, dried rose petals accord. It is number 678. In case you are writing this down later, coming back to view this. So Mm, it reminds me of my great grandparents. Yes, I got to go to my great grandparents' house because my anyway, it was still in my family, and my uncle had the house, so it was passed down, passed down, passed down, and all the old books, all medical books, because my great granddad was a doctor. I got all his medical books and stuff. Oh my god. And that kind of stuff. That is what it's like if you opened up that old book and found a pressed rose, the dried rose in the book, that's what this smells like. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to say cotton candy, not really. Frank Fanatic is asking, is dulcinil cotton candy aroma? Cotton candy is more if you take the isobutavan, which we talked about today on Drop by Drop, and put that with ethyl maltol or maltol natural. You're going to get a little bit more of a cotton candy accord. But yeah, to me, but that's me. I don't get, it is a little sweet, but I don't get much sweetness. I don't know. I don't get much sweetness from that. But the other is definitely cotton candy. So anyway, dried rose petal accord. Again, we're going for airy rose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 drops of that. Again, you'll want to watch this again with your pen and pad and write everything down, write the drops. And like right now, don't rush to try to write all this down in the drops and pull it and try to make it. It's just not going to work. Sit down, relax, enjoy this, and I'll give you some information as we go. And that'll be the best way to do this live video. Next is Neryl acetate, Neryl acetate. It's a light floral, citrusy, sweet, rosy bergamot kind of a thing. 52 hours. It is a middle note. Average use is 20%, so you can use a lot of this. It's really good because it's got a tiny bit of citrus, but floral as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 drops. Neryl acetate, 11. Neryl acetate. Oh, baby Jesus. Green Living Accord. So I made a new Green Living Accord because I made one back in the day. And I mean way back in the day. I made one. I'm like, oh, I'm going to make a Green Living Accord. And I barely had anything. This one is my new one. It's my new baby that I am proud of. It is like living green stems, like even fresh stems from flowers that are delivered to the florist and they're about to cut and everything. It's like that fresh stems. It's not like grass and leaves and no. This is like living green. It's absolutely, to me, it's almost like you can tell this is stems from fresh floral why I'm not able to think, from flowers. You can tell different types of flowers, different types of stems, so different components of stems, all that kind of stuff. That is what this is like. This is like no other. And I had been like, oh my god, herbal moss accord, blah blah, it reminds me of stems, and it does. And this one is not the same. It's a totally different. So there's no moss in here at all. There's none. Good Lord. Oh, it is phenomenal. Green Living Accord number 696. Here we go. Sorry, I had to just talk about that one. I love this 2 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So I had a friend over last night, as a matter of fact, and he came over and I was doing a formula over here and he was doing 2 formulas over here for 2 different reasons. He was making an inhaler. I make inhalers and what as well. So he was making an inhaler. He is so amazing with aromas and smells, and the stuff that he creates is crazy. He's just, I mean, he's done it with me probably 4 times, and he is amazing with what he does. And I said, I need your feedback because he has an amazing nose. And I let him smell this and he went nuts. He was just like, this is crazy. He made stuff for his girlfriend. Every single thing he made was for his girlfriend. Next, most of you may probably already know this pretty well, Geranol Courier. So Geranol, anything like that is just going to smell very, very rosy, very rose. This Courier average use is 5%, and it is 68 hours on the test strip, and it is a middle note. It smells like roses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 drops. Geranol Courier, 7. There we go. So again, I'm going to tell you, I am not paying attention to the side. So sorry. I want to be very focused and share with you the knowledge with every single one of these. And just know that you're going to go back and you'll need to watch this again to write everything down, because I'm giving you everything. I'm giving you the drops. I just don't want you to go Mah! And have to write it down and then you can't listen and all that kind of stuff. So that's where we're going. Rosewood Replacer. Rosewood Replacer. Linalool, it's beautiful. It's so awesome. It's really, really cool. I like it a lot. This replacer is unrestricted. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 on the Rosewood Replacer. Again, you might be like, how do you know 12? How did you decide 12? Well, I kind of picked out everything at the beginning, and I just kind of, when you learn your materials, you kind of know how much you're going to make, and then that lets you know about how much you want to use, depending on how you want to structure and formulate your formula. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? PEA. So if you are watching this, I want to, if you don't already know, because some of you will be shouting out, PEA, phenyl ethyl alcohol. Exactly. But if you are like, PEA, what is that? Phenyl ethyl alcohol. I just call it PEA. So there you go. It is one of those that you can use the crud out of, and it is beautiful in your florals, especially in your rose stuff. It's 32 hours. It is a middle note, which is awesome. Very clean, very watery. It's like if you tried to drown some roses. I am not playing. Try to drown you some roses, and that's what you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10 drowned roses. 10. Here we go. Verdox HC. VERDOX HCs for the high C's. I heard some of you just say high C's. Yes, Verdox HC. Powerful, it's fresh, it's fruity, apple, woody. I don't get too much apple. I don't get that much apple from this. Very fruity, but I don't get that much apple. It's powerful, fresh, and there's a tiny bit of spice hiding out in the background. It's way back there, but there's a tiny bit of spice, and it's nice. 8 hours, middle note. Average use is 15%. That's pretty good. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want a little bit. 5. Just a little bit of this in the background. Hiding out. Okay. Vernaldehyde. That's one word, Givaudan. Vernaldehyde. VERNALDHYDE. Vernaldehyde. It's a natural, green, fresh, aldehydic. It's mountain air. Use it with lilac, wood, citruses, and lily. It didn't say rose, but I'm going to still put it up in here because I can do what I want, and it's going to be good. Oh, this is gonna be good. We're putting water together with air. It's trust me, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I put 8. Let me put that down really quick. I'm gonna tell you something. 116 hours on the test strip. I keep forgetting to look up just a little bit. So now I probably am looking at you better this way. So 116 hours on the test strip. It is a top to middle note. Top to middle note. I'm gonna just say it. When I put musk in there and that kind of stuff, and sometimes if I will put Herculean D, I think it pulls stuff like this down to the middle note. That's my opinion. But there you go. Average use is 5%. Again, vernaldehyde. I did 8 on the vernaldehyde. This next one, Verotyl. Just laugh at me. I don't care. Verotyl. It's from PFW. That is the company. It is 48 hours on the test strip. It is a top note. The average use is big time. It's 20%. The average use. So this is Floral Fresh Green. So now it's going to be in the more of the highest, because I'm not repeating myself. This is more me repeating myself, meaning putting the same kind of a thing in here. No, this one's different. Here we go. Hyacinth type, leaf rose. This has a tiny, it's hyacinth, like fresh hyacinth. Oh my God, they're beautiful. When you go in your grocery stores and you go wherever where you can, or walk in around the neighborhood and you smell and you can see fresh flowers, you go and you smell those. I'm telling you, my friends, my neighbors got some peonies going. It does everything I can do not to steal them. Oh my God, everything I can do not to steal its peonies. They're beautiful and they smell amazing. Anyway, this is, just so you know, all you candle people out there, you can use this in candles and it kicks butt. Okay, here we go. Verotyl, T-Y-L, Verotyl, anyway, Verotyl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that is going to be the magic. Number 8. That is going to be the magic in this. Mark my words. It's awesome. Ooh, we're going to do some air ozone. So some of you are like, oh my God, what are some of your favorite things? I'm about to tell you right now. Oh, love it. It's cyclomyrol. 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 It's from PFW as well. How crazy. It's from PFW as well. 2 in a row. This is ozone air. 150 hours on the test strip. It's a base. Are you kidding me? Get this in your hands. Ugh. Ugh. This is amazing. This is another, I use the crap out of this. To me, ozone, fresh, clean, out of everything that's out there for right now, this is my absolute favorite. This is my favorite. I love it. It's so clean. It's just like air in a bottle. It's crazy. It's liquid air. How the hell do you do that? I don't know, but they do it. It's crazy. I love it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I need more, I'm going to put more. 6. But I'll start out with 6. Aldehyde C16. What is it? Aldehyde C16. Strawberry. Yes, strawberry. I'm testing you. Okay. Oh. 240 hours on the test strip. To me, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. To me, there are times when you do a rose, when you're doing some rose stuff, to me, sometimes it's important to put like we already put the raspberry, but I put a little bit of strawberry as well. But sometimes doing that or putting I have a sweet red currant accord. I created this one because I could not find like red currant berries. Have you ever had red currant jam, that kind of stuff, whatever? No, you always find the green, bitter, harsh stuff like Cassifix. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of the red in there, and I get it. I do. But I wanted just like, no, I just want the red or black currant berries squished up and put it in a mixer. That's what I want. So I created this. It's sweet red currant accord. It's not overly sweet, so it's not like the preserves or jam, but it's sweet. It's good. That kind of thing is the stuff. To me, those little additions, and I don't mean a lot, but those little additions to red florals, like your rose, they can just exalt and lift it up and bring it to another level that is just beautiful. And you can barely detect it. And you're like, there is something in there that is just amazing. And a lot of times when I do stuff like this, I think of red wine and all the nuances that I get from red wine. It's no different. I'm telling you, it's not much different. So that, there, I'm helping you out. I'm diverting, but I'm trying to divert in teaching you and helping you know where I'm coming from and why I do what I do and how you can help your red roses, because there's yellow roses, white roses, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, next is my baby, Furascone. And if you know me, you know I love me some Furascone, Firascone. It is by Feminiche. Oh, I know it makes me so sad. I'd probably start crying right now. It's only 3 hours on the test strip, but that's the best 3 hours of your day. It's a top to middle note. This is the best 3 hours of your day. Oh, I don't know anything better. There's some other things just as good, but I don't think I know anything better than this with the roses. It is absolutely sophistication. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is so sophisticated. Furascone 5. Oh, now I'm getting all emotional. I'm telling you, it's so beautiful. Oh my God, I've got to stop. Oh, this is why I do this stuff. Oh, it's why I do it. It's just beautiful. It's crazy. Okay. Okay. Aura Touch. Auratouch. Aura Touch. It's one word. If you're looking it up on creatingperfume.com, because you have to type everything correctly and not misspell. 400 hours, which makes sense. It's another musk. This is a strong one. So remember, at the very beginning, we used Exaltone, Exaltone. Anyway, and this one is much, much stronger. Totally different. It's the darkest of the white musk. So we're still in white musk territory, but this is like as far as you can go and still be with the white musk. So this is the kind that has the skin kind of stuff going on. Blah. That's why you want it in here. Hello, this and Furascone, you'll get you a date. I just said that out loud. 1, 2, 3. So did. This will get you a date. Right here, what's in this bottle. And there we go. So I'm going to shake it up. Again, you will be able to watch this video again and write all this down and all that kind of stuff, and take your notes and all of that kind of stuff. And we will see what's going on. Oh my God. I don't think I would get a date with this on. I'm saying you guys would get a date with this on, not me. I would get a date with this on. Rocky Mountain number 8. Rocky Mountain number 8. Ugh. Okay, here we go. The reveal. Again, remember, this is just created it, hadn't even been sitting for 10 minutes, that kind of stuff. So this gives you a good idea of what it's going to be like. But then after some maturation process going on, it will become, you'll get more nuances that will come out. And again, this is 100%. So how interesting that I'm getting it's citrusy. There's definite floral and rose, but I'm getting a little bit more citrus. So I am going to add my rose accord 677. This one's hardcore. It is so beautiful. Oh my God. It is like literally if you had a big a sandbox that was empty and all it was red petals. You had an entire box of red petals and you just jumped up in it. Holy Moses. That's beautiful. Here we go. This is going to make it better. 1, 2, 3. 3 drops. 3 drops. Watch, the whole thing will change. That's really nice. Okay, I'm going to teach you guys something because it's time to reveal it. So I did something, and you can do it at home as well. I got PEA 90% and 10% rose crystals right up in here. So did. I love to be creative. It is what this is why I'm smiling like this. Like I'm like, it makes me happy. I said PEA 90% and 10% rose crystals. Because you can only get the rose crystals, like you can only buy the crystals. You have to dilute them down yourself. So guess what? I diluted mine in PEA. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So 3 and 3. 3 PEA, 3 PEA / rose crystals. And then 3 of the rose accord 677. And I write my numbers down when I put rose accord 677 because there's accords everywhere. I have accords that I use. I use accords from creatingperfume.com. There's others of you around the world who use the Perfumer's Apprentice, different places like that, and their accords and blah, blah, all that kind of stuff. So for me, that's why I write my numbers on every single thing I do. So when you purchase stuff from me, if you purchase that rose accord on your paper, I'm going to write rose accord 677. So you know exactly which rose accord you're getting. So I'm going to close this up and do it one more time. But that is a great tip. That's something that is just, to me, it's really awesome and fun to use and is not out there. But I wanted to create it. Okay, here we go. To me, this is not a grandma rose. This is a new, like, 2018. That citrus jumped in the back seat. It is in the back seat now for sure. But yet it is light and airy and complex, which I love. And I guarantee you the complexity came from the dried rose petals, 678. It came from, those of you who are paying attention know exactly what I just grabbed. The Verdox HC gave it some complexity, and more than that, the Verotyl, Verotyl, that gave it some complexity. This is amazing. It's a really, really good one. Again, remember, I think I said it. This, you candle people, hello, right here. This is good. It's amazing. There are a lot of these things, one, that you can use with candles. You just have to, some of them, they give them a rating like 1 to 5, and a lot of them are, not many of them are like no, it's a 1 to 4, I think. And anyway, there's a number of them that are 3 and 4. You just don't want to use the ones that are 0, 1, and 2 ratings, stars or whatever. But for candles, the 4 and the 5, especially the 5s, like this is a 5 rating, or the highest rating. It's either 4 or 5. I don't remember. It's probably different on for each site than it is on the other sites. Anyway, this is a really good one. It works really, really well. And your reed stick diffuser. I make reed stick diffusers. Holy Moses. Okay, so that was the Airy Rose. So I wanted to say one other thing. So my pineapple accord, my sweet pineapple accord, I left this more than a week ago. More than a week ago? It is still on the test strip. So I put it here because I'm like, I have to talk about that because this was my test, and I forgot about it because like I think it was day 4. I was like, oh, awesome, it's still on the test strip. It's probably done, blah, 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 but I didn't throw it away. It's still on the test strip. That is amazing. That is so awesome. That is really cool. So I appreciate you guys so much being here. And one way that if you would like to support what I am doing to continue to help you, you can do one of 2 things or 2 things. I have an Etsy page. When you go to etsy.com, it is Mountain Aromatics. And I have stuff for sale there. I even have small packets like this that you can travel with. And it reseals. It reseals, and you just tear off the top, and there'll be the paper. I thought I had them right here, but I put them away. That you'll dab on. There's three of them in here, and there is plenty of stuff in here for probably 4 or 5, possibly 6 different applications. You'll just reseal it. There you go. So, but these are on these. I can put 4 of these in an envelope. I can do it international. I can do it international. The shipping is $1.15. Hello, I just said $1.15 shipping for 4 of these per envelope. That is amazing. That's like really, really good. So I am still working on a number of, pardon my dog, he's fine, I promise. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Anyway, there are a number of these things, and I'm still working on the descriptions of them, along with my fragrances as well. Still working on the descriptions of those. I have a PDF form as well. I will put in the show notes for, check this out. People, you want to listen to this. I'm not playing. No one knows this. So hold on. 2 things. The first one people know, but the second one nobody knows, but I'm about to tell you. So stay with me right now. Number 1, I have an Accords list, price list. So I have all my Accords, my tinctures are in there, and I have about 4 Atars. I just said 4 Atars. I'm not playing. And they have been, I did them months and months and months ago and just forgot about them. So they're on that list as well. I have some new tinctures coming. I just checked my toasted coconut tincture. I had no idea if it would work. Hello, it works. It works. Toasted coconut tincture. It's organic. Hello, it's amazing. Now, the next thing no one knows about, but I did, and I'm going to put it in the link below, but I just did a PDF of today. Alora was talking about, I did this weeks and weeks ago, and it took me hours of working, but I made a PDF of a number over 600 test formulas for from the website when you go. And of course, now I just lost my words where the website is from, or it has all, you guys know what I'm talking about, where all the formulas are. And Alora, you were saying, yeah, they're formulas and they're like throwaway formulas, but it gives you an idea how to, not base notes, from the Good Sense Company. Thank you, Alora. Yes. So the Good Sense Company. So what I did is I went through and I'm like, instead of having to go on your computer all over, where is this? Where is that? What is that? I did almost 700 of them on a PDF. So you could have that on your phone, you can have it on your computer and go to it quickly and easily, whatever. It's all in one place instead of having to get stuff everywhere. So I put that PDF together and I will put it in the show notes because it makes life easier. Again, and I agree what Alora said, it's very, very true. Some of the formulas are for shampoo, some are for blah, and just all kinds of different things, but it gives you a great idea and a good understanding of what direction, if I'm wanting a jasmine something, like a woody jasmine, where should I kind of go with that? What are some typical things that go in that? It's a great resource for that, especially if you're just learning. It's a great resource for that. So that is what I'm going to do. I'll put that in the show notes. The other thing that you can help me with is going to Patreon. And with Patreon, it is a simple way for you to support me just once a month. And it could be $2, $5, and there's some more options. And there are incentives that go with that. So there's actually a very different PDF that I am putting up on there for people who contribute $5 or more. That PDF will be accessible for you guys. And it's just it will be a PDF of my research and has all types of, how do I describe it? It has individual herbs, it has individual aroma chemicals, it gives longer descriptions of each of those. It also can tell you this one, you want to use this and this and this with it, and much more descriptive and much more helpful in the way of helping you decide what goes with this, what I'll kind of use with this that kind of helps it. And so that PDF will be for those of you who are Patreons at the $5 or more, and you'll be able to download that one. And that PDF will be available on June the 1st and 2nd. If you join after that as well, but it will be available on June the 1st and the 2nd. So that is just another way to help support me. If you enjoy what I do, if I am able to help you and teach you, because I love doing this, it's really awesome. It just helps me to be able to learn more and get more material to help teach you. So I appreciate you guys so much. There is a link right now to my Patreon page in the show notes or in the chat right now. So if you want to head over there right now, you are welcome to do that. And again, I appreciate you guys so much. And I love being able to, I'm just thinking of Roxana right now, because I love to be able to get you guys my accords. And I don't know, that's like me, like the Green Living, just one of my accords, but that's like a part of me, a creation that I made sharing with you. That's kind of awesome to me. I really like that. Now I'm getting emotional. Oh, but I love doing that. And to know that people out there have this in their hands and smell it and are like, what? Are you kidding me? And make formulas with it. That touches my heart. That makes me feel really good. It makes me feel like I am contributing to not just the world that's so generic, but to you guys who care about this stuff like I do. So I appreciate that. Thank you guys very much. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you being with me. And I stayed almost at 45 minutes. So thank you. I love you. Go out there, create, and know that creating is vulnerability. And that is awesome. That means you are in the arena and you are playing the game of life, no matter what people around you up in the stands are telling you and yelling at you that is not okay. You are down on the arena floor doing the work of creation, and that is called strength. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next Mountain Aromatics. I love you guys.